If you're a property owner or you're planning on becoming one sometime soon, you're going to want to watch this. If this has been set in motion since 2011, that means not one political party or MP have been upfront, transparent, honest with us at all. Not National, Labour, the Greens, not even Winnie. And most certainly neither have been your mayors and local councillors who you voted in for local government. Remember that little New World Order thing we keep hearing, you'll own nothing and be happy? This is it starting to unfold. And if this is happening in New Zealand, I can only assume it is happening or about to happen in Australia, Canada, US, UK, Ireland, Scotland, all around. So check your legislation, your local government legislation, aka the county court. There's another thing to investigate. I have read the documents that she talks about, and there is very significant numerology right the way through. I'll share that in another video. However, I may have a remedy to share with you that a very clever friend of mine has discovered. Something they don't yet know that we know, something they won't want us to know.
I'm Liz Gunn from New Zealand Loyal, the party that is loyal to you, the people of New Zealand, and not to the globalists. Part of the rollout of the globalist, greedy gobbling up of the planet, property rights are under great threat around the world. A secret plan to confiscate all New Zealanders' properties. New Zealand Local Government Funding Agency Guarantee. It goes on to say the Local Government Funding Agency, or the LGFA, was set up under the Local Government Act 2011. No New Zealand local government agency or organisation, city or regional council can borrow unless it borrows funds through this local government funding agency, this LGFA. It's a limited liability company, and to borrow, each borrower council must sign an unscrupulous guarantee and indemnity document putting all ratepayers' properties with their rates revenues up for security against the debt. Credible. If any local government debt in the future becomes what's deemed unsustainable, or if a council defaults on its debt, then the overseas bankers can extract what is owed by way of extortionist rates rises from all ratepayers. And if those ratepayers can't pay, the bankers can sell or confiscate the ratepayers' properties, homes, farms, and anything else to recover the debt, which incidentally is growing enormously by the day to the point where it's completely out of control. This right now means we're living under a tyranny already. New Zealand Loyal understands what is going on. All other issues are subordinate to this primary fundamental issue, because historically the cornerstone of democracy has always been the right of all to freely own private property. And whenever this has been removed, as it has been in this guarantee, although most people are completely unaware of this, then you are living in a fascist or a communist dictatorship. It is simplified. The LGFA's debt obligations are guaranteed, and they're guaranteed by council shareholders, borrower and guarantor councils, without the consent of us, the ratepayers, on behalf of ratepayers. All councils in New Zealand that have borrowed from the LGFA have in fact treacherously signed the guarantee, imposing such blatant potential dire consequences on those that they represented. To hide who these criminal banking pirates actually are from the uninformed, the lawyers have created a security trustee which acts on behalf of the beneficiaries, the secret overseas bankers involved. Bankers haven't begun confiscating homes or farms as yet, and as they plan, you might like to do yourself a small favor by first reading about the stupendous powers the security trustee has over the borrowers and the ratepayers they represent in the 116-page guarantee and indemnity document. And there you will learn a bit more about the security trust deed, and you will view the list of LGFA guarantors as at 31 March 2023. And you will appreciate exactly who all the principal treacherous mayors actually are. This means that the greatest attack against private property rights and freedom in New Zealand may not end up coming from central government after all, and the bankers which in turn control central government. It may very well come from a most unlikely candidate, your friendly local government councillor or mayor, someone you thought was a good guy, someone you voted for and thought was acting in yours and your family's best interests.